Good afternoon, everyone. Still, this is Teacher RR for our lesson in PE. So now, I will be discussing about the locomotor and non-locomotor movements. So this video is a great help for elementary for their PE, especially in grade 6, grade 5, and grade 4, which this is our preparatory activity for the lesson dances or the creative dancing lesson. Okay, so we have the locomotor and non-locomotor movements. So this topic is credited by Ma'am Janelle U. Moises, the creator of this topic. First is we have the locomotor movements, which this is being explained to us that they are done by moving the body from one place to another. So we can consider it as locomotor movement or locomotor movements if there is moving of the body from one place to another. One best example of locomotor movement is walking. Walking is shifting one's weight from one foot to another. Again, one example of locomotor movement is walking. Why? Because walking is shifting one's weight from one foot to another. The next example for locomotor movement is running. Running is moving with longer strides and in faster speed than walking. So again, the next example for locomotor movement is running because you move with longer strides. Another example for locomotor movement is hopping. Hopping is springing on one foot and landing on the same foot. So this is what we call hopping. The fourth one is skipping. Skipping is done with a step and a hop using the same foot. The next one is jumping. Jumping is springing on one foot or both feet and landing on both feet. Or on landing, always bend knees slightly. So when you do jumping and if you're about to land, you need to bend knees to avoid from getting hurt. Next is leaping. Leaping is springing on one foot and landing on the other foot, or what we call the wide stride. The seventh example is sliding. Sliding is done by gliding on the floor, sideward or forward, using the right and left foot alternately. The next one is galloping. Galloping is stepping on one foot and cutting the other, either sideward or forward. If we have locomotor movements, we also have the what we call the non-locomotors movement or the non-locomotor skills. Or it is considered as axial movement. Or if we will say an axial movement are being done in place. Again, if we will say axial movement, it is a movement being done in place. The first one is what we call bending or flexing. Bending or flexing is moving the muscles around a joint where two body parts meet, as you can see in the diagram that I am presenting. The second one for non-locomotor movement is stretching or extending. Stretching or extending is done by straightening or extending any part of the body from the joints. The third one is lifting or raising. Lifting or raising is elevating a part of the body, usually for the arms and legs. The fourth one is twisting. Twisting is moving a part of your body around a long axis, usually for the head and body. The fifth one is rotating or encircling. Rotating or encircling is done by moving a part of the body around axis. The next one is the swinging. Swinging is a pendular movement below an axis. So, again, the two movements that we have are the locomotor movements and the non-locomotor movements. As I have said, the examples for the locomotor and the non-locomotor. If we will say it is a locomotor, it is because there is a movement from one place to another. While the non-locomotor movements, there is a movement but it is being done in place. I hope we've learned a lot for this topic since the non-locomotor movement and locomotor movements can help us for the preparation for our topic in the dances. Thank you so much and have a good day to each and everyone. God bless us all.